All right, we're back. We're here, another video. Today we're going to talk about why you want to keep your job when you're just starting a new business. Yeah, I know the whole goal. I know the feeling. I know the urge is there. You want to quit your job. You're starting a business to get away from the 9-to-5 life. But you got to remember, it's stages. So, as you can see, I'm here in the office. Nah, I'm at work actually. I'm at work. I'm on the job. I use the term. I like to use that analogy because when I come in, it gets my mind right. It gives me focus. It gives me a sense of urgency. So I'm prepared, not just to come in to work for somebody else, but also to do something for myself. So I come in, I try to do all my admin stuff. As you know, I run a mushroom farm. So that's a lot of hands-on, labor intensive. So, I mean, I'll be at the farm all day working. But you know, you still have the back end stuff. You still have the administrative stuff. You still have the office work to do. You still have emails to send out. You still have messages to reply to. I mean, you still have facts. You know, you got all type. That's why I like when I come into work, I take advantage of all the perks that are here. You know, if it's Wi-Fi, it's free Wi-Fi. There's a printer. There's, you know, if I have to scan a document, if I have to fax something off, there's, if I need an extra phone number, I could always use this number, you know, my work number as a backup line. Hell, I even get mail here sometimes. Some things, you know, you don't want coming to your person, you know, you don't want to put your information out there. Just, hey, send it to the hotel. So that's one of the reasons that works for me, because I work a front desk job / night shift / night auditor. So if you know anything about that type of work, you know, once you come in at 11, it's pretty quiet. You know, it's nothing much to do. And the hotel here is on the beach, so everybody's already tucked in bed, waiting to get up early tomorrow to go watch the sunrise. So that's one of the good things. I come in, you see I have this beautiful setting here. I'm actually in the lobby. It's a new a room they recently redid, renovated. So you know, they put new lights in. So I'm just taking advantage. You come in, I'm at the office. Hey, let me get some work done. What am I going to do for 8 hours? I'm already on the clock, so yeah. So recently I've been seeing a lot of hype on YouTube. There's a lot of, I think, you know, everybody nowadays want to talk about quit your job and start a business. You know, everybody has expertise in this area nowadays. But I think I'm speaking from a position of authority when I tell you about working a 9-to-5. I've held down this job for 10 years, almost just short of 10 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of it, but at the same time, it's not really something to boast about, because for half of that time, I've had my own business. So it's not like I've been just working a job, been an employee for the whole 10 years. I've had a business for over half of that time. So I know what it is to be an entrepreneur, but the business that I'm doing, the business that I'm constantly expanding. I'm always growing. You see, I'm looking out of state right now. We're trying to do something internationally. I got big dreams, man. I'm always aiming for the sky. I'm always trying to do things 10x. That's my whole philosophy in life. So time will tell. I'm just gonna stay persistent and stay at it, do what I gotta do, and yeah, I know it'll work out. So keeping the job here, it gives me purpose, like I said, dedication. It teaches you commitment, loyalty. It helps you to, I mean, I've been on the job for 10 years, so that tells you something. You know, I show up on time, I'm reliable, I'm honest. People have good things to say about me, you know. They keep me around. They keep me around. Not just because I'm a good employee, but it works out for them just as much as it works out for me. You know what I mean? So, some people talking about 9 to 5 and working a job. What do they know about coming to work in a Category 5 hurricane, huh? 2020 when y'all was home chilling. Everybody was collecting this free government money. I was here, man. I was holding it down every night, holding it down. So I think I could definitely, you know, chime in on the subject, which is what I intend to do. So not saying I have a hard job. I mean, I'm thankful. My job, like I said, I come into work. A lot of nights I don't even see one person. The phone doesn't even ring. Like, I'll be in and out. Nothing to do. Nothing. Takes me 5 minutes to print a couple pieces of paper, and that's it. So I got to make it work in my favor as much as it's working out for them. You know, and it's funny too, because anybody who knows me while I was young, my parents could tell you, my brother, my siblings, anyone, I was never a night person. You know, by 8 o'clock, I was the first one in bed. So for me now to have a night shift, like, you know, be on the graveyard shift and for so long, yeah, they're definitely surprised. They're impressed. They're like, I don't know how you do it, but honestly, like I said, the hardest part is getting here at 11 o'clock. Getting out of your house and getting here. That's the hardest part, because, you know, the body, once it's dark outside, you know, and it's not like I'm not running up and down all day, every day. I still, you know, like I said, I got to go to the farm. It's 1 hour. It takes me an hour just to drive to the farm and an hour back. That's a whole nother story. I don't know what kind of crazy move that was I made, but I mean, at the time it was the only location I could find. But yeah, so I'm up and down all day, every day, 7 days a week, and I still come in here 5 nights a week, 40 hours, full time. And I've been doing it and in between, I still work day jobs every now and then. I'll still take on a little side job. I'll do a little hustle until I'm like fully burnt out, and then I'll just be like, yeah, I'll leave that alone for now. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different. I had to compile a list of some of the side jobs I've done, man. I've done so much. From housekeeping, dishwashing. I've been a chef. I've sold cars. I've worked in hardware. I've sold bud at a dispensary. I've done DoorDash. I've been a painter, landscaper. You name it, I've done it. The only thing I probably haven't done yet is Amazon. I haven't done Amazon delivery. I don't think right now that's something I want to do. That looks like a whole lot of work, man. In and out of that truck all day, every day. That's a lot of work, I think, at my age. Speaking about my age, what time is it? You know, today is actually my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm 39 today. Give thanks to life. One more year upon the earth. Big up my parents too. This their anniversary. So I know I'm blessed. I was born on my parents' anniversary. This is going to be their 41st anniversary. Big up. You don't see that often these days. You don't see that a lot, especially in my generation. Hell no. So yeah, so it's a good day, man. It's my birthday. It's my parents' anniversary. I mean, it's still January. January is like the best month of the year. Y'all could drop it in the comments if you agree with me. Which month is the best month of the year? I mean, January is a whole month, like a refreshing month. It's a month of revival, you know, like you get a new start, a fresh beginning. January is like, a matter of fact, Happy New Year. I don't think I even said Happy New Year to all my subscribers and my viewers in any of my previous videos. Happy New Year to y'all. Wish you all the best for 2025. Hope you achieve all your goals, all your dreams, all your plans, you know. So, yeah. So, I mean, for me, one of my goals for 2025, starting the year, I wanted to do YouTube. And I already got a couple videos. If you haven't checked out any of my previous videos, please go subscribe to the channel and watch those previous videos. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm getting more, if I'm a natural, if I'm even getting better at this thing. I know I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, I want to do 2 videos a week. By the end of the year, I should have something solid going, you know, and it's going to be more focused. I mean, my niche is health and wellness. We're only talking about this 9-to-5 stuff right now because I think it's relevant, because you have to do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do, if you get what I'm saying. So right now I'm on the job. This is not really where I want to be at, but for me to get to my goal, my ultimate goal, I have to do what I have to do. This is my biggest investor, my boss, my job. It's my biggest investor right now. Every check, every dollar I make here goes straight to the business. So, you see, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan. My dad always said, one thing he taught me and him didn't always agree on everything, but one thing I remember he taught me, even from I was like, and it stuck with me, to know if you fail to prepare to fail. So you gotta have a plan, man. You gotta have a goal in mind and just stay focused and do what you have to do so you can get to that goal and achieve your dream. See, the job brings in income, brings in money, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me focused. It's not just a paycheck, you know, because if it was just a paycheck, as soon as you get the paycheck, everybody knows that's it, it's gone. There ain't nothing left to show for it. But because I take that paycheck and I put it into the business, I reinvest it. So now I can see where my paycheck goes. So eventually I'll be able to reap the fruits of my labor. You know, it wasn't just, oh, I was working at that place for years and I ain't got nothing to show for it. No. You got to put work in, and eventually you'll see where, you know, where it benefits you. What if they let me go tomorrow? You see, I gotta be careful even with this YouTube thing, man. There's a camera right there. You know, all these computers are connected. You know, there's always a paper trail. I'm sure. I watch YouTube all night. I'm here. I'm sure, you know, it's not hard. Eventually, one of these videos is going to pop up. The algorithm is going to suggest, you know, my boss. I mean, nobody cares about you. We all know ain't nobody really care about you. This is all about inspiration, and, you know, everybody comes on YouTube to learn something or what they could get. What kind of inspiration, what kind of motivation. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say, oh, it's all about me and I'm worried about what anybody else thinks, but I'm just saying I can't disclose certain confidential information yet. You know, I'll save the good stuff for later, if you get what I mean. But, yeah, man. It's all it is, man. They can't say Maurice is not a good, you know, I've gave them all my best years. You see what I'm saying? They got all my 30s. I'm 39 today. I don't want to be sitting here when I'm 40. Time goes like that, man. See, I don't know much about a social life. The only good thing about being here so long, you kind of figure it out, so you know which nights are the nights you got to take off. I don't work Friday nights, I don't work Saturday nights. You know the best time to take your vacation, which is usually during the summer when all the so it's not all bad. You gotta make it work in your favor in some way somehow. So I'm just saying, when someone like me takes a plunge into the entrepreneurship pool, it's definitely a calculated risk. See, I know what I could do. I know my value. I know what I'm worth. That's why they keep me around so long, man. They're not going to give me what I really deserve. They're not going to promote me. I have a degree in hotel management. I have the experience. They're not going to, they own a bunch of hotels around town. They're hiring, they're looking for managers at all their different properties. I'm always on the job sites. I see them hiring. They're not going to move me. No one wants to come in and work my shift. So they're not going to disrupt that stability. They have a sure night guy. The night shift's covered 5 nights a week, definitely. They know that much. So that's all good for them. So I'm stuck in limbo right now. They're not going to give me what I deserve, and they're not going to let me go. They don't want to lose me. So I just got to find a way, man. I got to take advantage. I got to maximize my potential and get value for my money. Because obviously, we're making, I'm not going to say a minimum wage, but we're definitely not earning what we're supposed to be, what we're worth. So you got to just basically earn your bread, if you know what I mean. That's why I'm doing YouTube right now. I'm not expecting, this is my retirement plan. 10 years from now, I could be in Jamaica and looking back at these videos, and be like, yeah, I could see the progression. I could see where I'm coming from. So, like I said, this channel is focused on mental health, wellness, lifestyle. We're going to go into the nerdy. We're going to nerd it out and go into all that mushroom stuff eventually. But for now, I want to talk about this stuff because this is the life I'm living right now. I want to be authentic, keep it 100. And I just think it ties in. Anybody wants to start a mushroom farm right now? Anybody wants to do, just generally be an entrepreneur? Anybody wants to start their own business? I think, yeah, you want to have that foundation, man. Don't forget your dreams. Don't forget where you're coming from. But try to speed up the process. Time doesn't wait on no one. I said, new year, new goals, new energy. Do what you got to do. No excuses, man. Shoot, this iPad I'm using right now, I'm actually doing some side work, a little day job, a little part-time gig. Should be doing some surveys, getting people's feedback on their visit to town. Because like I said, it's a tourist town, man. You can tell from the jobs. It's all hotel, restaurant, minimum wage jobs, dead-end jobs. But yeah, like I said, I got this gig. It's part-time, I should be going around with a laptop, with the iPad, just doing surveys. It's quick and easy, nothing hard. But it's the iPad I'm using right now. I'm not gonna wait till I get some brand new phone or a new camera, microphone, no excuses, man. This is the first job I ever got. Like I said, and I'm still here. Done a little bit of everything, man. One of the first things, one of the things I'm very proud of, I was one of the first facilitators. We were among the first cohort to graduate in Oregon last year. And that's just one of the goals of my business. You know, we want to be the first. Because if you know anything about this new mushroom industry, it's pretty new, so it's going to be a lot of firsts. So, speaking of first, this was even where I found one of my first customers when I just started selling gourmet mushrooms. There's a restaurant here in the lobby, Latin. You know, I knew the chef for years. Actually, it was I have to do a video about why I decided to start a mushroom farm. All ties into that restaurant right here, right at this hotel where I started my first job. So there are some benefits. Like I said, there are some benefits. I made a customer. I started a business. So I would never talk bad about a job. I would never tell anyone, hey, quit your job to go start a business. A job helps you to learn to work with people, man. It teaches you how to delegate. It teaches you to be a better entrepreneur and not just a solopreneur, you know, trying to do everything yourself. A job helps you to understand systems. And that's a big part of running a business. It's just being able to delegate, teamwork, and just that people aspect. So, yeah, I think I've said enough on the subject for now. We have more to dive into, but I don't want to bore you on this video. So, until the next one, thank you for staying with us, and we look forward to dropping another one soon. Thanks again.